I'm going to talk to you about autism and yoga. First of all, we're going to do tree balance. Watch me first, then it's your turn. Now it's your turn. Stand up. Feet together. Inhale, lift your right foot and place it on your calf. Toes can touch the floor. Knee out, toes pointing down. Inhale, bring your arms together in front of your chest. Focus on your point. Breathe here. Balance here. Exhale, lower the foot, feet together, arms by your side. Well done, you balanced. Sit down. Let's have a look at some of the skills that we worked on during that posture. Imagination, so I asked you to imagine you were a tree. Following instructions, so understanding the language that I used. Imitation, so you watched me and then you copied. Had a go yourself. Body awareness, so feeling the body parts and moving them. Concentration and focus. Planning, coordination in order to complete the pose, follow the instructions, and maintain balance. Stillness, calmness, maybe not today, but. And confidence, so at the end of it, hopefully you felt a sense of achievement. These benefits are great, but all these benefits are really secondary to what's going on when we do yoga. To put it simply, moving our body feels good. As a somewhat hyperactive child, I knew this instinctively. Why couldn't I just flip up into a handstand in the queue in Tesco? Or hang upside down in a doctor's surgery off of my chair? You know, for me that was much more fun. Sitting normally was boring. And it felt like what I needed to do. It felt good to my body. When we get our body into different positions or poses, we expand not only our physical being, our muscles, ligaments, joints, tendons, breath, but also our mental and emotional being. That feeling of, wow, I never knew that I could get my body into that position. Or, isn't that interesting how that leg just won't bend in that way when the other one does? This helps us examine and move beyond our own limitations. Children on the autism spectrum experience a lack of flexibility, and this is experienced in the mental and emotional sense. Their perceptions, their views, habits, routines, thoughts, and feelings can be all or nothing, black or white. So, becoming physically more flexible, balanced, and strong can have knock-on effects to the rest of the child's functioning. In the past year, I've worked with children on the autism spectrum, aged from 2 up to 17, either teaching them yoga directly or using yoga as a vehicle for working on other therapy goals. For this 2-year-old boy, he's nearly 3, our yoga sessions are helping to organise his very high energy and often sensory-seeking behaviours and actions. Also helping to focus and develop his attention skills, as well as providing a really lovely platform for him and his mum to share joyful moments of connection as they do it together. At this young age, sessions and poses are short and simple. Rhythm, rhyme, sound, and visuals are all used to provide a multi-sensory experience. Children start to learn early imagination and communication skills, such as being a dog and woofing in downward dog, or being a tree, stretching up like a tall tree. For this 17-year-old young man, our sessions are helping to reduce his anxious chattering. In the early sessions, he talked continuously, helping to quieten his active mind, build his physical strength to support his hypermobile joints, and bring more balance to his sensory system. Every new pose he does, I can tell, gives him such a sense of achievement and improvement in his self-esteem. And yoga is the only physical activity his mum has ever been able to get him to do. And he wants to come, which is amazing for me. He wants to come more than every fortnight, which is brilliant, and looks forward to our sessions. All of the children I've worked with so far, including the ones this week in Attention Peterborough, have engaged to some level and engaged well. Why? I believe it goes back to the simple fact that moving your body feels good to everyone. But why yoga then, you might think, as opposed to other sports or forms of physical exercise? Here's what I think. Yoga is non-competitive. No teams. Yoga starts wherever you are. There's no specific goal, and modifications are always made for whatever level you're at. There's no complex rules. In yoga, we're working towards coordinated movement rather than it being a prerequisite for the sport or the physical activity. It's an individual form of exercise or activity. So this is good for children on the autism spectrum, as they can focus on what they're doing and not have to think about the social. However, when we do it in a group environment, there's a sense of inclusivity and community. Yoga's positive and builds on everybody's strengths. There's always something you can do. It's practical and visual, movement-based. You watch it, you try it. It's holistic, so it works on all the bodily systems. Certain poses benefit digestion or can help improve sleep, for example, but also the mental systems, the emotional systems, the energetic systems. We can try new things each time, new poses, but each time within a safe, familiar structure and routine. So I've seen improvements in children in the short time that I've been using the method. The earliest observable changes are increased stillness and calmness. It could just be moments, but that's what we're looking for. Also, reduced chattering and following instructions keenly. Faces and bodies noticeably relax as children move out of survival mode, so the sympathetic nervous system that is occupied with things, external things and thinking, into a more calm inner state where the parasympathetic nervous system comes online. In this state, bodily functions are optimized, such as digestion, and the brain is in a more optimal state to take on new information. So the person feels more able to learn and interact with the environment and with others around them without so much stress. In short, yoga can help everybody shift from just surviving to thriving. Children with autism and those around them face many extra challenges, so why not offer them something practical to get going with? Hope you can give it a try. Thank you.